We're live.
Ooh. Oh, come on, man. Now I'm just, you can't do my move, man. That's my move. Yo, Nacho! People are going to get confused, dude.
What's going on, homies?
Oh, man.
What's a good word? Welcome to Garage Gym Homies channel.
Everybody, Garage Homie going live, baby, with all the nutbags in the house. A few missing.
Well, looks like this is it for the night. We had a good live stream. I'll see you guys same time next year.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Brett, so welcome to the channel, brother.
Yeah, Brett, what's up?
Thank you guys for having me. It's an honor to be surrounded by such influential people in the community. So props to you guys and thank you.
Oh, we got people joining here. What's going on, homie?
Wait, can we see what everybody's talking about? Because I can't see nothing on my end. So I don't know if you have to hit a button to make it where we can see all the comments coming on the right, or
I see it.
Eddie, on the right, make sure your flag is on comments and not private chat.
Yeah.
On the top right.
All right.
So between the four of us, we have like 10,000 subscribers, with Eddie and Garage Gym being like, I don't know, 9,800 of it, but it's all good.
I learned it's not about the number, man. I'm telling you, man. You'll see guys with 300,000 subscribers still ain't getting 1,000 views. It's all about the relationships, baby.
Yeah.
Remember that. That's all it's about.
What up?
What's happening? Simon says. There he is. He was hitting me up the other day on Instagram asking about it. What's up, brother?
He's in
Wait,
Ireland. He's in Ireland.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's in Ireland. It's like 1 a.m. there. What's up, brother?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Eddie, so I'm putting my money on you. You're leaving YouTube for a week. You ain't leaving more than that.
Oh, yeah. You know me. Come on, man. I can't believe I put that video up last night. It's already had almost 800 views in less than freaking 12 hours. I'm like, people panicked. I'm like, no, man. It's not like that.
You're shy.
I'm like, no. I'm just like, you know, you get to that midlife crisis.
Yeah.
You know, that midlife crisis kicks in and you're like, man, time's flying, man. You got to do something.
Let's talk some sups for a few minutes, man. What's everyone cracked open this week? What's new? What's new on the block?
So I think you guys saw mine, Nova Pharma, the MVP, brother. I haven't seen anything negative with that from anybody.
Yeah. Brett, did you try that one?
Love it.
Right? Love it.
Just feel good, smooth, good energy. That's one of my. It's right above the daily driver, man. I have yet to have a bad workout with the MVP 2.0. Love this stuff.
Well, you guys know when I did my review, I messed up, right? I did the 2 scoops thinking it was considered 1 serving. I was at the gym. I was like, wow, this pre-workout is amazing. I was like, how is this possible for this pre-workout? I got home, people started messaging me, you messed up. I was like, wow. I was on like 750 mgs of caffeine and like 3,000 grams of DMHA.
I'm telling you, a good combination between PEA and Radrenesis is the way to go. You get 2 pure forms of those, man. I have yet to have a bad workout with supplements leaning on those 2 ingredients. Just hands down my favorite.
That pre-workout has the same feeling to me as the new Era's Titanium. Same exact feeling. I wouldn't tell the difference.
I'm going to be off of caffeine for 5 days, so this Sunday I might just snap and do that one.
I tell you what, the original Aries Titanium is one of my all-time favorite, and I didn't feel a thing from this new one. I love the original, man. That just made me feel like $1 million on the way to the gym. This new one, I didn't feel a thing.
Bro, it goes to show. I'm telling you, man. Like I tell everybody, these certain recipes just. We could all stand there and we have one tub of one thing. All four of us are going to get a different response. And we're like, you, homie, look at me, be like, yo, this is the best pre-workout ever. And I'll be like, I don't feel a damn thing.
Yeah.
That's how it was with Flame. But I think Flame might be my least favorite pre-workout of all time. And I think I'm the only person who had a bad experience.
Yeah, you're the only one. Like, I gave Opperman freaking the original crack. I gave Opperman all kinds. He's like, bro, I don't feel nothing. I'm like, what? Get the it's the same tub I took from just to make sure because it worked for me. And homie likes crack OG.
Love crack.
Right?
Crack and crack gold are same with Flame. Someone asked, what do y'all think of animal products like Animal Pump?
Underdose.
Good question. I have it at the store too, and I mean, I haven't gotten no feedback from anybody. People buy it, but I never hear anything. You know, like there's nobody raving and come back and say, "Where's that animal product again? I need to get it." It's like, I don't know. What do you guys think?
That's the animal that's been around for like years.
Yeah.
That's in
since I was a kid
and all that.
Yep.
I don't know. It's all prop blends, isn't it?
They're famous for them prop blends.
They've gotten better. I've tried their pre. I wasn't impressed with their pre, but I haven't tried just the pump itself. Yeah, Fury.
Fury, yeah. I've never
underdosed.
The only product from them I ever really liked, it was called Torrent, and this is back in my bodybuilding powerlifting days. It had your fast-acting carbohydrates post-workout, the creatine blend, the BCAA blend. So like it was a great post-workout supplement. That's about the only one that I ever kept going back to. There wasn't any other ones that blew me away, and I think they're pretty underdosed.
I used to look at their animal pack. They're like meal replacement. That's their big product. I think one of their big products.
Yeah, the store, believe it or not.
Multivite.
Yeah.
But no, I'm talking about the meal replacement powder, like their MRE version.
Yeah, I got it. It's good.
Yeah, I just was like, I think all those products are kind of trash. You never know where any of that stuff's sourced from. You never know what kind of protein of what is in there.
We make it in my basement.
They did have.
we make it in my basement. Me and Teddy, we make the products for them.
Oh, you do?
You got like the serial killer bathtub down there that you're mixing all the stuff in.
Yeah, I got Sean coming over like fucking squashing berries with his bare ass feet. He squashed all the fucking protein. I'm like, faster, Sean.
Now, my flip flops are clean.
Those are some Latino flip flops. Holy shit! Oh man, shit.
I've been waking up every morning and looking at I got a tub of Excelsior with like 10 servings in it because I gave Opperman a bunch of it.
Yeah.
I had one bad experience. I keep looking. I say, I should try a half a scoop this morning. I should just try like 2 grams, just a little dab, just to see how it feels. And I keep
3/4 of a scoop. Come on, baby. Wait,
I'm scared of that thing, man.
Long as it's before 2 p.m., I double scoop that stuff.
How would y'all rate the MRE from Redcon 1?
He's setting you up.
I know. Oh. I have a lab report showing that it's trash. So yeah, I probably sent. I have a video that's gotten 11,000 views now. That's on Redcon 1 products, and I've had about 200 people hit me on Instagram asking for that lab report, and I have it, and I don't know if it's legit or not, but it looks like some garbage that they ran.
Dude, how much do you still have left from that 100-pound care package?
I got like 12 of those ready to drink Total Wars that I got to review, and I got their mental trigger, and that's it. That's all I got left. I got rid of all of it. And I got like 2 Total Wars I'm going to give to someone, like unopened Total War powders.
I wonder why.
Stuff I never touch.
Total sleepy.
Dude, I told my boy I'd give him a plug on the show, and I know 3 of us have tried Ninja Baby.
Yeah? How is it?
Well, this is their BCAA or EAA. I haven't tried it yet, but all 3 of us have tried the pre, Eddie. You'd love the pre.
Yeah? Oh, boy. Gonna have to look into that.
The sleep formula is a knockout. I mean, like,
no pun intended.
One of the best sleep formulas ever.
Look what I found in my basement. I know you're all gonna be like, who is that and what is that? Banned and taken away about 6 months ago, but it's still brand new. I think I can sell it on eBay for $1,000. This is the original one. That was the strongest one.
What's
the smaller tub? This one is, bro, that ingredient profile. It doesn't
look on that one.
It's like the DMAs, the DMHAs, the fucking snephrins, and the hyperpreference. And my lord, man, I'm afraid to even try this one. Wait, if anybody's watching now, who tried the Sharp AM? This one right here.
What company is that, brother?
Well, Intelligent Muscle when they were around. Yeah.
Wow.
They were around for about a good year, made a killing, and then poof, gone.
We got
that might happen to this too.
Ethan Reynolds. Ethan said, any idea as to what the best pump formula is?
Ooh, wait.
For me, my favorite was Plasm by Glaxon, but not by itself. I mixed it with my pre's. I haven't found a good solo pre-workout. I should say pump formula. That's me though.
I did.
Yeah.
I got a few of them.
I like that Nova Farm. The
Neuro.
What is?
I heard that's good.
Neuropump.
Neuropump. Yeah, that's good.
I like that one a lot.
I opened Huge Supplements Pump Serum 2 3 days ago. I started.
That's a good one.
Freaking loaded. Alpha Lion Superhuman Pump, loaded, and Alchemy Labs Pump 101, loaded. Yeah, and Hooligan Bare Knuckle looks good.
I like Hooligan Bare Knuckle, but it's just for like the first 10-15 minutes, man, does it turn my stomach. So it's almost
that's the high dose of that freaking lion's mane problem.
Because I train fasted every morning, so that makes it even harder on my system.
Yep.
Any idea of the best porn star?
Whatever one you can get in bed.
The one I used to date one.
Oh man, Debbie Does Dallas. Come on, man. Confident. Who was it?
I dated one for 2 years in LA.
Oh man.
You want to share, or you get a blue ball the audience?
No, Rachel Rocks.
Rachel Rocks. I don't remember that one.
I don't know her.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be looking at Rachel Rocks.
Exactly.
Right now, people are Googling right now.
She's not in it anymore.
Retired. Started dating Ari and got out of it.
Yeah. No.
She got sick of working overtime.
I got out of it.
Holy shit, man.
Dude, but come on. Okay, Ari, so we'll put you on the spot. You're an open book. You're dating a porn star.
Yeah.
And you're getting busy. How do you know she's not faking like the rest of her business and you're the real deal?
Oof.
I'm gonna put you on the spot, brother.
How do you know she's faking in the rest of her business?
It's just because he knows how to shine the schlong.
Reminds me of a joke I heard one time. This chick walked up to me and said, "Give me 10 inches and make it hurt." So I screwed her twice and punched her in the face.
So
that's not politically correct. No, like I said on my channel, I'm a degenerate. I have no shame.
You ain't gonna find no other supplement reviewers talking like this.
No.
Oh Jesus!
No,
living in LA. I lived an insane life, man. It was. I'm glad to be out of it. It was anything but peace. I'll tell you that.
You living that Dan Bilzerian lifestyle, huh?
It was good until it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. Dealing with a lot of sick people.
I wish you boys would have known me back when I managed the Go-Go Bar for 3 years. Or you would have fit right in at the back. We used to have underground rooms, man.
That was out of my mind. We all would have been in jail.
I bounce at a strip club in Pittsburgh on Saturdays a couple times a month, and man, you see all types of characters walking in and out of those places.
Oh my God, hell yeah. Hell yeah. The best is when you got to watch the lap dance room and they're like, go watch the lap dance room, make sure nobody touches the girls. and the girls would tip me $20 to turn my head around and act like I don't see nothing because, you know, they're not supposed to do certain things. They're like, hey, Eddie, here's a $20. Turn your head around. I'm like, no fucking problem. I'll take 20 from everybody.
Right.
I used to have girls give me $50 just to use my car. The Russian girls that worked with me, they were like, Eddie, can I borrow a car? I'm like, do whatever the hell you want. Give me my $50.
Yeah, I've been to a strip club once since I've been sober, and I said I'll never walk in this place again. It's just not the same. Yeah. Yep.
It's not the same. And like me, after working for so many years in it, people would used to call me up after I left the business. Yo, we're going to party. We're going to go to strip club. I'm like, I don't want to go there. Like, I'm done with that. Shit.
We got thoughts on Gorilla Mode Nitric. So I reviewed Gorilla Mode today. And as I said in the review, I thought the best thing about Gorilla Mode pre-workout was the pumps. The energy was weak to me, and I thought it was super overhyped.
Yeah.
And, I'm sure if Nitric is anything like the Gorilla Mode pre-workout formula, then the pumps are probably sick on it. I don't know. The pumps were especially good on that pre-workout. I'll give them that. But
yeah,
it was lame.
All right, there was like 350 mgs in that, right? And it didn't do anything for you?
It just was so dang smooth. And if I take 350, I want it to pop. You know what I mean? I want it to pop. 350 is not like a punk amount of caffeine to me. I mean, I know people take a lot, but 350, I should be going. I should be going hard on the weights at 350. I mean,
I'm
going hard on the weights anyway, but it just didn't feel like it did anything for me. It was smooth.
Yeah, well, you got to remember too, a lot of Derek's audience are 18, around. He's got the minors, so he's got to make sure it's safe for them, and he's got a lot of young influencers promoting it. So I think that's
watch some of his stuff. He gives a lot of good information. There's a lot of bad info out there. I think he's given good info. He knows his stuff. I mean,
oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I just think he's got a way of talking about his pre-workout. Like every dose about it is just the best thing on the market.
Mega dose, yep.
Well, I don't know.
Shit.
Uncle Eddie, you want to answer that?
The pro homocycle. Yes, that starts at the end of September. Hopefully the world doesn't collapse. They don't shut us down. We don't know what's going on. So, I'm still looking at the gyms. Everything seems fine over here so far. What about you guys where you're at? Gyms are all right? Well, Garage Gym, homie, he's always all right, but
I'm registered.
We got to get membership at his place.
You're all welcome.
There's a private club, so I don't have to shut down if they actually shut us down.
Oh, yeah, that's right. God, all you guys are set up, man.
I got the loophole.
Eddie, you're looking to put some size on for the Apollon seminar. You want to look like Big Dog.
Yeah, no, I'll get on this. Literally. This is all I got to take. 1 pill a day of this one. Believe it or not, this shit's amazing.
Wow.
You take one of these a day, and in a month, I'm up 20 pounds.
You got a question.
Break stuff. All right, cool. How is the keto and gym going together for you? So keto has been hands down the biggest revelation, diet, nutrition-wise, I've ever had. Sensitive carbs. I used to be huge, man. I was 205'6", 5'7" on a good day, and I used to be 235 pounds. I was gigantic, and I could put on size like that, like no lie. Started fighting MMA a couple years ago, boxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu, the whole 9 yards, eat as much as I can. And I couldn't lose weight. And I decided to take keto, and my performance skyrocketed. My athleticism skyrocketed. My mental health, actually, believe it or not, skyrocketed. It's a revelation. So keto is definitely 110% one of the best nutritional changes I've ever made in my entire life. The gym is going real well. Myself and one of my fighters are getting ready to fight October 9th. And there's another gym in town that shut down. So I've got about 15, 20 phone calls today about new members. We're a private club, though, so the only people that train here are people that actually fight or have a background. And so it's good. We're going to get some new blood in here. And like I said, we're a private club, which is nice. It all got started last year when COVID hit, and I was working this job at this big warehouse. So I bought as much fitness equipment as I could, stacked it all up there. COVID screwed up my job. They shut us down, so I had to find a place. And my buddy had a 6-car garage I renovated, and put all the stuff in there, and word got out, and we've been killing it ever since, man. I was on pay-per-view this year, won the Tough Man Championship in June, undefeated this year. I got 3 people fighting under me within the next 3 months, so it's been really blessed for the situation we fell into. So made the best out of a bad situation.
Brett, in your opening videos, how big are you there? You look jacked, like in your opening videos in the cage.
So in the cage, funny story. So I was supposed to fight that day at 195. My opponent was supposed to be 185. He showed up at 212. You had to be within 12 pounds. So I ended up chugging a gallon of water in 10 minutes, gained 8 pounds, and ended up getting his weight. So I was like 190 in that photo. And that's the exit video I have. I ended up not fighting him. They put me against a completely different guy then anyways. The boxing videos, all the boxing I've taken have been at 185 except 3. They've been heavier. But all the photos that you see, that's about 185. And I walk around right now about 180, 182.
Damn.
That's what's up. So we got the weightlifting geek. Everyone know the weightlifting geek?
No.
What?
He's got a good YouTube channel he started. He's doing technology and weightlifting.
Oh snap!
He's a G. He comes by. I check out his channel. What up, weightlifting geek? Then I've tried Gorilla Mode Nitric. By itself, the pumps are great, but the best thing I've ever tried, I've tried a lot, was Excelsior mixed with Gorilla Mode Nitric.
Coming in at 700 megs of calf, baby.
I don't know how much caffeine's in Excelsior. It doesn't feel like a lot.
No, it's not even that. I know the ingredient of what's in it because I had a guy do the test on it. I can't talk about it on here. We'll all get in trouble.
I have a feeling I know what it is too.
Let's just put it this way: that the ingredient that's in it is about 5 times stronger than a regular Adderall.
Yeah.
The dosage is lower, but if you put them at the same milligrams, it would blow Adderall out of the water up to 10 times.
What up? What up, Noah? Oh, Rachel joined us here. What? What's up?
Oh man!
Someone's trolling me.
Yeah.
Eddie's wife jumping in.
Coming soon, shit.
Nitric, no caffeine. Yeah.
Eddie, does the Excelsior compare to the original Craze back in the day? Do you remember the feeling of that?
Never tried it. I missed out on that, man. I missed the Craze. Never did it.
Yeah, I never either, but I heard that was like straight laced amphetamines.
Scrumptious, man. Pass that shit.
I didn't like how that made me feel.
How many of you guys tried like the OG 3D?
Say again, Brett.
What's up?
How many of you guys tried the original Jack 3D, the OG?
Never had the pleasure. That's when I was pure stim wimp.
No.
Yeah, I loved it.
So everybody compares everyone compares new pre-workouts with the OG. Do you think, for you guys that have used it, do you think it's because that was the first of its kind back in the day? So that first impression made the longest lasting impression?
Wow.
Jack
Good question.
will come out today. Do you think it would compete with Max, the dark energy?
No. Well, let's put it this way. If you can get the original Jack 3D to come back, nothing would touch it. It was a whole different world, and it's still to this day. It just made me. The dosage was so low in the DMA. I think it was like not even 40 or 50 milligrams per scoop, whatever it was per scoop, and it was just there was something else.
25
had to be. It just was too good.
And the other thing too is that's right when the beta-alanine craze kicked in. So beta-alanine was pretty new on the market at that time, and you had the DMAA and the beta-alanine, and people take it and they get all itchy and they're like, "I've never experienced this before. This is crazy." Then the DMAA kicked in. Yep. I think it was perfect timing, the perfect synergy of ingredients back in what we're talking 2006, 2007.
Yeah, true that. And the scary part is, look at how many years have gone by now. We're still waiting for another new ingredient to come out, and no one has come up with anything. It's like, what the hell are you people waiting for? Come on, this is an opportunity for someone to make billions of dollars. We're coming up with one new plant.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, people that I know that use the new Jack 3D seems to averages 2 to 3 scoops, and it still doesn't compare.
No, it's a different world. It's more of a heart racing. You got to move and do something. The other one was you felt like Superman. You just felt unstoppable, and you just had such an amazing positive attitude when you took it. So I don't know if that was all DMA.
You didn't want to stop. You did not want to stop on that stuff.
Nope.
Ari, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Rachel's your brother.
No, my brother's in the garage training people.
Or so you think.
No, he's down there training clients.
Okay.
I was going to say this Saturday is 1 year since I started my channel.
Really? Congrats.
Yeah,
It's been a year already? I thought it was only like 6 months.
I know. It's crazy. 1 year, and I never tried any of these pre-workouts before my channel. I mean, the start of my channel was the start of me trying all these crazy pre-workouts.
Wow, you missed out on Super Pump 250 from Gaspari, man.
Woo!
That thing was, oh my God. Best. You never even saw the advertisements for Super Pump 250 back in the day? All right, picture this.
And he's got it, don't worry.
One chick.
You would open up the magazine and like you see the advertisements, right? His advertisements would show the guy before he got into the gym and 3 hours later when they left the gym. And everybody was like twice the size. So, and it was true. You bought it. The pump was so insane that you looked like you were 10 pounds heavier when you left the gym. So everybody got addicted to it. But come to shove, the Sparry, whatever you were putting in there, that was illegal, man. Bring it back.
Something that was illegal.
It was something. It was something for the blood to expand, and it was like an actual, like a pharmaceutical.
Why try?
Yeah.
With muscles here. What up, homie?
Hero.
And then we got Ethan. Would y'all consider Crack Gold to be the most productive pre-workout on the market?
No,
Never tried it.
not for me.
Crack Gold to me, I've had the most probably intense tunnel vision focus on that pre-workout than I've had on anything.
Yeah, that's true. But the damn no going to sleep for 2 days, man.
I didn't have that, but I took it at like 9 a.m.
That's why I took it at 2 p.m. I was up till next day 2 p.m.
Someone told me that someone said Biden is ruining our country.
Amen. Oh, amen. Is it true? Keeping it real.
Thoughts on creatine in a pre? I don't like creatine in a pre.
You're not going to get any immediate effects from it. I think it would just, if you're making a pre-workout and you're throwing creatine in it, I think it's just a jack up price, to be honest with you. I mean,
well, yeah, but you know why they do it, right? They supposedly
see that
this is the reason why. The creatine is a shuttle transporter, which means that it goes into the muscle, pushes the other nutrients that you're taking where they need to go. It's supposed to shuttle them. That's its job. But being in at a small dose in the pre-workout is absolutely useless. But at the same time, it is a little bit beneficial just to help, like Bioperin. That's all it's doing, shuttling the nutrients. That's it.
My problem with creatine is that most bodybuilders are taking a separate creatine supplement.
Yeah.
So it just kind of throws off my regimen. As if I'm taking a pre with creatine, I'm like, okay, so now I can't take my supplement that day unless I want more than, the 5 grams of creatine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate creatine. Hate it.
Remember back in the day, Muscle Tech, when they came out with the loading phase? Oh, man, I loaded up on that toilet, man. I was like, oh, Jesus, help me, Lord. Oh, man, they would tell you to load up, and you were on the toilet, man. I was like, yo, there's no way anybody could do this.
So, yes, I'll tackle that one. I love the old MRI back in the day. BPI was solid back in the day, and now they're just a shell of itself.
Yeah, they did like Redcon.
Yep.
Walmart, baby.
Do you think Dark Labs, the Ripper Fat Burner would work as a pre-work? Yeah, anything like that you can take before a workout, but just don't overdo it, man, because those kind of things I realize, even if you use them once a week, I've noticed my body adapts to it and it stops working. Even at once a dang week, my body adapts to those kind of hardcore products. I mean, that fast, DMAA, DMHA, all those crazy stimulants, the body just stops working.
All right, boys.
Ari, when you use your fat burners during the week, do you cap yourself on the caffeine number? Because I know you try to go lower stim, but do you kind of say 300 is my max, or what do you use? Or what do you stay at?
Yeah, I have about 20 fat burners. I just alternate them pretty much. I try and sometimes I'll take the 200
All right, boys.
and sometimes the 300.
I hate to do it. I gotta let you go. Look, it's happening. Water's coming in my basement.
Oh.
Yeah, it's bad. I gotta get the sump pump out. I mean the vacuum, whatever the shit. Fudge, man.
Good luck,
Uncle
brother.
Eddie, you out of here?
Yeah,
Purple
thanks,
works
guys.
out,
Or else it's gonna be a big problem.
All right, handle your business.
Thanks, guys. Love you.
All right, brother.
All right, we're still on. We're still on. The show
Yeah, we're
will
still
go
going
on.
strong. Yep.
Love you.
Bye, Uncle Eddie.
Later, guys.
Yeah, Uncle Eddie.
There goes the viewers. There goes the viewers. We're gone. We're dead.
No.
Oh.
Any difference between creatine mono and HCl?
So there's been more studies on creatine monohydrate. It's the same basic effects, and it's a lot cheaper. If you're gonna go with one over the other, go with the monohydrate.
I agree. It's the most tried and true.
Yes.
I'll say this about creatine, and I've migrated towards the magnesium chelate and the creatine HCl back in the day because I didn't want to hold the water weight. No difference whatsoever. They both make me put up. So if somebody's trying to decide between the two and they read the claims that HCl isn't going to hold any water weight, it's bullshit. Total BS.
Yeah, it's all marketing. At least my opinion. I think the HCl is all marketing.
You think so? Do you find creatine holds on to water weight for you?
Like that.
For me, it does. Yeah, I stopped using it years ago, but I felt I bloated up. I know it's a myth. Some people think it does. Some people think it doesn't. For me, I felt a little balloony.
I think certain people are more sensitive to it.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I mean, I wear myself every day for fighting, and it definitely holds the water in my body.
Which pre gave you the most intense beta tingles? I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, here's something that I've noticed, though, that there's some companies, I don't know if they're deliberately doing it, that they're increasing the niacin because some people don't know the difference between a niacin flush and the beta-alanine.
Right.
So I think there's some companies that are shading a little bit. That's just me, but I don't know. I mean, I've seen beta-alanine now in some products like 4 grams and 5 grams, which is crazy.
Alkaline uses some strong beta-alanine. I'll tell you that. Every time I take like Superhuman Supreme, I feel like that strong beta. It just doesn't feel cheap or something. I don't know.
But do you enjoy it though?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I think they make solid products.
Not a lot.
What's up, Brett?
Static Labs 1.3 volt. I vividly remember the beta-alanine kicking in pretty intense on that one.
I never tried it.
6.4. It had double the clinical dose in that. And it was every bit of 6.4.
Did you try Shockwave?
I have not tried Shockwave.
That one was sick.
Good.
Yeah, that was sick.
How can you focus with 6 grams? Sorry, Brett. Ari, how could you focus with 6 grams? I'd be like twitching like crazy.
Well, the problem I had with that is you would have this crazy beta-alanine rush, and then it would just stop. And the energy wave didn't start for another half hour. So it was like false advertisement. You think the pre-workout's kicking in, everything starts coming together, and then it stops. Then a half hour later, you start going up. It was definitely not my favorite pre-workout experience. Definitely, it's in the back shelf for sure.
They made one called Electro too, which was freaking garbage.
That's what I hear.
There was no way there was DMAA in that. If I work out 5 days a week, what's the best pre-workout can I take?
There is no best.
I don't know. Yeah,
it's all preferential.
I don't take stims all week. I mean, when I hit the weights. So,
Rachel, I guess it depends on what you're looking for. You looking for pumps? You're looking for neuro? You're looking for just stim? Tell us what you're looking for. Rachel, that is.
Are we acknowledging this person as Rachel right here? Oh my God. Do y'all think Excelsior is going to get shut down in the future?
I can't believe they haven't already.
That's Imperial, right?
Yeah.
Imperial Nutrition.
I don't know. They're not made for the masses. They're made for like a select group of few people who really like that stuff.
Haven't they already reformulated though? I thought there was like a second batch of people complaining weren't the same.
I heard everyone who's tried it said it's the same magic.
Magic.
Yeah,
okay.
I've had 3 different batches, all 3 of them. It's like GGH said, the same magic.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm looking for Ari to pump me with stims. Enjoy Alpha Yo. What do you think, Brett? I
like it. I like it a lot. I'm not sensitive to it though. I'm a fan. About 2-ish milligrams. It's my sweet spot right there.
Brett, I got to get you one that I'm using lifted. It's called lifted 5 milligrams. Awesome.
Feel like
if if you, oh yeah, but it's a matter of if you like pre's that really border thermo. That's, I mean, it's more thermo than pre.
That would be right up my alley.
All right.
Alpha Yo, I hated it, and now I don't know if I've adapted a little. Now I love it. It feels like a great nootropic to me. It gives me this head buzz that lasts like half the day. At like 3 milligrams, I feel great. I mean, it just gives me a good head feeling.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about neuro. I look for just more for the sweat, because I feel that just lights me up.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Anyone experiment with GYMHOMIE HCl for cutting? What do you think?
Yeah, I like taking it with some L-carnitine fasted in the morning for cardio.
I've messed with those single ingredients, but I never find that trying to single out like an ingredient for me has been like super effective. I'm always like, is it doing anything? Is it not? Like, I never know when I take those, like when I get a supplement that's like one ingredient, I never know if it's doing it. You can't feel it. You know what I mean? It's like, if it's not a stim, then I don't know if it's doing anything.
The HCl, in my opinion, you have to max dose. I mean, I take like the Promoforce brand I get, and I take like six pills of them. I think it's like 18 milligrams or something like that. And it doesn't give you any bad side effects like an Alpha would, but you have to pair it per body weight. A small dose, I noticed, didn't say anything. Start upping the dose, and it's done wonders. It really has.
We got someone getting super. This is above my pay grade. GH secretagogues.
Depends if they're talking about, maybe you could, Ethan, ask a little bit more. Are you looking for like the supplement, or are you talking about like prescription stuff?
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Because there was a product years ago by MHP Labs, going back about 15 years. There was like the real deal. It was bovine, like pituitary gland or something crazy that people were making like mass gains on. But this is going back many years ago.
So I got a question for you guys, because I was going to make a video on this. These supplements, I get a ton of people asking me to review, and companies like turkesterone, excesterone, all those, like muscle builders, laxagenin, all these different things. And I tell people, I was going to make a video on this. I still am. I'm not going to review those things because I'm open with my viewers that I'm on TRT. So how silly would it be for me to review one of those muscle builders and be like, oh, this made a world of difference for me. And then all my viewers know I'm on TRT, and they're going to be like, come on, dude, you know what made a difference for you. You're on TRT. Like, how are you going to come on here and say it's the turkesterone or whatever the heck? And
but you're straight up, dude. I mean, if you're holding it, let's just say 180, whatever you are nowadays, and you put on a couple of extra pounds because of that, as long as you're not saying it's the only thing, we know you, dude.
But how do I know it's from what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if your dose isn't changing, if your TRT dose isn't changing.
Right. Like, I'm 170 right now.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I stay at about 170, 169 to 172 during the summer. And I don't know. I just I'm not going to really mess with any of that stuff.
If you were to get a free one, I mean, right now the price is going like $75, $80 a bottle.
They have them all here. They've sent them all to me. I got tons of free ones.
Because I know Review Brothers swear up and down, but I'm a little between. I'm going to say it here in a lie. I'm a little suspect with that.
Yeah, they've said they've had like massive results, and I'm not going to say they didn't. Maybe they did, but to me, I don't want to mess with anything like, especially that's going to do anything with my hormones, and then I'm going to pull it out and not stay on it. Like, I don't want to mess with my hormone. I don't know what any of that stuff does.
But I know it's
with the Review Bros. They started taking that ecdystrogen and the turkesterone right when the gym started back over in Italy. So, I mean, they were weight deprived for a while. I'm sure their diet wasn't where it needed to be. And you can construe a lot of results. Trust me, you're talking to somebody who changes their weight, 15 pounds in 12 hours. So there's
TJ said, I hear you can gain 20 pounds a month with these.
Mr. Labels is just labels. Yeah.
Yeah, 20 pounds to your head, maybe.
No. Brett, I was thinking the same thing. They even admitted they hadn't worked out for like 6 months. So even on nothing, they're probably going to put on 5 pounds just getting right back in the gym regardless.
Someone said, how many mgs of TRT are you on? I assume they're talking to me. I'm on 150 a week. I take 150. It's an actual, I'm on an actual TRT dose. A lot of people say they're on TRT and they're taking like cycles, like 300, 250, all that. I take actual TRT 150 a week. I've been on it for years.
Is it pure testipinate, or do you know what it is?
No, do I know what it is? What the heck do you mean? Do I know what it is?
No, when people say test is such a big blanket. That's like saying I'm taking a pre-workout.
Yeah, I'll show you what I take. I take testosterone cypionate.
Yeah, see? Okay. All right.
Yeah. So this is a 200 milligram thing. So I take 0.75 of a cc a week, which is 150 milligrams.
Okay.
Yeah.
But average.
That's why I love you, brother. You're so honest and open. That's why we love you.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, the point is to be helpful to people. You know what I mean? And I had low T from many years of destroying my body, drug use, maybe genetics played a part. I don't really know. I can't pinpoint why I had low T, but I know heroin didn't help for years and years. I know crystal meth didn't help for years and years. It destroys your endocrine system. So after I got sober, I mean, it was just like, dude, I walked around like a freaking zombie, dude. I mean, like a zombie, and low energy, everything. And it's been a blessing I'm not a big proponent of pharmaceuticals and all that, but I'll be honest, man, testosterone's brought me back to life.
Did you get a bad case of body dysmorphia? You know what that is?
No, what is that?
What it's like, what you see in the mirror is completely different than what's like on your body.
Oh, do I have body dysmorphia?
Did you have it like back before now, like back? Or you're just so out of it, it didn't matter if you were like 140, but it was like, whatever.
Oh, no, I knew I was sucked up. I was like 130. Okay. When I got sober, I was like 130, like hungry, sucked up, methed out, like really bad off when I came back from LA. And I looked hungry, man. And I gained a bunch of weight because when I got sober, I had to turn myself in. I went to jail. And all they did was feed us. We ate ramen noodles 5 times a day, the jail food, sodium. Plus, with low testosterone, I wasn't burning fat. I was just laying around sleeping. So I got up to like 197 or something. Like for me, it was like all belly. So that's when I got into working out and, trying to get in shape. Yeah.
I'll clean too, man. Whenever I was a human guinea pig and pumping everything I could into my body, performance enhancing wise, some of the best years I ever felt in my life. So I got you back on that one, brother. Testosterone does a lot for your body. And I was a lot younger than you too whenever I was doing it, and I still noticed it was, and I'm not advocating anyone listening. I mean, do it your own discretion, but all right, I got your back on that one. It's definitely a game changer, 100%.
And I had to learn that less was more. They put me on 300 milligrams before, but it was more spaced out. These doctors didn't know what the heck they were doing, man. And I had to do all my own research. And thank God for guys like the Anabolic Doc on YouTube. I didn't know about More Plates, More Dates then, but there were guys like that I found. This guy Noah who like documented his whole journey through testosterone. I had to basically find out that less was more, and I was overdoing it with the testosterone. My doctors were overdoing it. They didn't know what they were doing, and I'm just glad I had to make sure my motives were right. And I won't lie, I like the fact that it helps me with, my physique, working out and all that. But when I started it, that wasn't even part of my mindset of why I got on it. I mean, it was like just to feel better. I just wanted to feel better, man. It was bad. Yeah.
Brett, well, what made you get off? I can put you on the spot.
Whenever I started fighting, I had to stop. I had to cut weight. I mean, if I look at juice, if I look at anything like that, I will put on 20 pounds, no bullshit, faster than the View Bros can say ecdystrin. I mean, I had to stop. I had to because MMA, MMA saved my life. I would not be living if it wasn't for that. 2 times it saved my life. And when I got into it, I'm one of those people that I'm going to give it 110%, and I'm not going to half-ass it. I'm going to start training the right way. I'm going to cut out the things I need to cut out. I'm going to put the people around me that I need to put around me. And I had to make a decision and get off all anabolics just because I couldn't lose the weight. And it's been over 4 years since I've touched anything. 5 years since I've touched anything, because I had my first fight 2016. So it was 5 years since I've touched anything performance enhancing, illegally performance enhancing, we'll say.
Damn, brother, that's good.
Did you have a crash or anything when you came off?
No, I went to my doctor. I came clean about everything. I mean, he had known. I mean, just like I said, man, that you've seen pictures of how I used to look. I mean, I didn't look like a human being. And I came to him. I said, look, I'm cutting this out. And I researched it. People that I was friends with that had been doing it for years that had led me down the right path to make sure I was bridging the right way, post-liking the right way, TRTing the right way. And fortunately, I got all my blood work whenever I was finished up. Didn't have any issues, didn't have any testosterone. They monitored me for a while, got all the blood work done and full gamut, and it was fine. It messes with me sometimes because there's days where I'll get in the gym because I used to rep 65 for 5 sets of 5. I set a national bench press record whenever I was 18 in high school. I used to throw a lot of weight around. There's days where I think about it. I'm like, man, I'm getting sick of taking shots to the head. Maybe I should just start getting back into the iron game again. But I'm content with where I am for right now for a little bit longer. So maybe someday, maybe down the street, but it's not around the corner just yet.
Yeah. You like everyone's got like a buzz they chase. You know what I mean? Everyone's got a high that they like. Some people run and I love working out, man. All kinds, from swimming to lifting weights. I'm not tough enough to fight, but the only time I've fought in my life is when I've been forced to in jails and prisons and stuff. I could be good to never fight again. I hate it, and I probably look pathetic doing it.
I've never been in a bar fight or a street fight in my life.
Yeah. So
it's all in the ring or cage.
Best protein powder on the market. Which one is that?
The Muscle Sport. Okay.
Muscle Sport.
I just got this because I'm all about the pumpkin spice lifestyle. I got that.
Oh, you're one of those guys. I gotta go.
I am. I'm one of those guys. I love it because I do keto milkshakes before bed because I intermittent fast and I do keto and I have the biggest sweet tooth. I found out if I make a big keto milkshake before bed, it calms me down a little bit. So I'll mix those up, and those the pistachio and the unicorn cookie, they're unbelievable. The ingredient profile is good. They have the MCTs in it. That and Dymatize ISO 100, I think, are the 2 best on the market.
Wow, that's good stuff. I've been up on that Panda lately. That Panda's been good to me.
Yeah, their cereal is probably the best. Cereal flavor is probably the best that I've tasted out of all of them when it comes to Panda. And I'm using the Ninja, and I always go to My Protein. I don't know if you guys ever saw My Protein. Great prices, good stuff.
Yeah. Are you doing a live workout on Saturday? Yeah, I am. It's the 1-year anniversary of my channel. I think I'm taking Defiant Unleashed and doing a shoulder workout. So
haven't you done Defiant already, or did you do a different version of that?
I've done it, about 8 months ago. I did it.
Okay.
And they just sent over a tub to me, so I remember it was really good.
Somebody's got reverb.
Are we echoing?
No, I think we're back now.
WRE. How do we stop that?
And we had one from Ron Moody that Ari needs to get into grappling and use those muscles.
What up, Ron?
I'm going to be up in Michigan in a couple of weeks. Maybe I can bring some gear to PGH. We'll do that for a Saturday workout. Maybe we'll do a little bit of MMA.
I'm scared to do anything that ruins my training. I don't want to get injured.
Ari, so between us and everyone watching here, what are you working towards, brother? Because you're like low single digits. I mean, how much better can you get besides putting on size?
As far as my physique?
Yeah, I mean, are you working towards anything, or just kind of loving life and being lean and just working out?
I just like getting high, man. That's all. I like staying tight. I like practicing restriction in my life. I like the feeling. I like suffering a little bit. I'm not on keto like Brett, but I keep the carbs nice and low in the summer. They're not low enough where you call it keto. I mean, I had like 120 grams of carbs the last couple of days, which is pretty low when you're doing cardio in the morning and hitting the weights at night.
Yeah.
I just like how it feels to be tight. I'm going to put on I don't do cutting and bulking. I don't believe in all that. I like just kind of staying tight year round, but I'm definitely going to up the calories a little bit, in the fall, allow myself to eat more to feel better, so I'm in a better mood, but I just try and stay pretty close to the mark all year round, that's all.
But at your highest, when you and I met, like in the spring, I think you were like 175, 180, no? Like give or take?
Probably no more than 176. Yeah,
Okay.
177. So I probably pulled out 6 pounds since then. But a lot of it's probably water, when you pull the carbs down and stuff,
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but yeah, no, that keto stuff I've never tried, but I do know the body likes to run off fat more than carbs and sugar. So I think that a lot of people really like that.
I just feel so much cleaner. I mean, just internally, man. If I eat a big thing of rice or pasta or even low glycemic like a sweet potato or oatmeal, I just get bloated and I hold on to water and it agrees with me. I mean, it just running off ketones rather than glucose just works for me.
Right.
But Brett, are you going to carb up for a fight though, or are you still going to go in fully depleted?
So I made a mistake. That actually, I wanted to try and carb up for a fight early this year. So I fought on Rough and Rowdy and the Jose Canseco card. Ended up, so I weighed in, walked in, I didn't cut any water, didn't cut any food. I was walking around real lean at 182. Most likely it was 184.9. And I'm like, well, there's going to be, there was 500,000 people about to fight the day before I fought. So there was going to be so many people watching. I wanted to look as good as I could. So I went home and I carved up. Stupid. The next day, I was so pumped up. As soon as I started hitting pads and warming up, my forearms got all swollen, my shoulders got all swollen, and I just had this blood rush. And my muscles gave out and fatigued so bad from the pump. It was unlike anything I'd felt before. I was the biggest pump I'd ever had in my life. And for some reason, it's my performance just crashed. So it was a combination of switching from ketones to glucose and replenishing my glycogen levels because they had been bare for so long. Won the fight, but it was the worst performance of my life. So no carbon up for the fights. And I saw a comment earlier. Somebody was asking about carbs pre-workout. And I used to try to do the TKD, the targeted ketosis diet, which means you take carbs right before, right after workout. So I had tried the cyclic dextrin, HBCD. I tried the Vitargo. I had tried the Carbolin, and still nothing. It didn't take it to a level that I noticed my performance wasn't up any further. So I did try TKD, but it's just straight ketones for me.
What do you think of 3 times a week full body? Does it work to grow muscle?
I think as long as you're going to failure. If you're going to failure, I think it's fine.
I was going to say, if you keep the intensity up in your workouts 3 days a week, you could grow muscle like that.
Anytime I've ever trained people and they wanted to do 3 days a week and their goal is the hypertrophy, size, and strength, you got to include the core exercises. You got to include the bench presses, the clean and presses, the stand bears, the deadlifts. So if you're only doing full body 3 times a week, that's fine, but you got to make sure you hit that core as hard as possible at the beginning of the workout.
You got to eat right too. Fuel the body.
You got another question, Brett?
All right, are you doing keto temporarily or for your forever diet? I can honestly say that I plan on staying low carb / ketosis the rest of my life. I've never felt better. I've never performed better. And again, it's amazing. My mental clarity is better. Physically, I feel better. I mean, I know my body by now, and the keto is definitely something that I see doing long term. And I get physicals, I get blood work twice a year, and everything has been the same, if not even better. So it's definitely forever diet. I do cheat once in a while, I will admit, but keto, yeah, it's gonna be a long term thing, lifetime thing.
So we got someone else ask, what are your keto macro ratio?
All right, so like I said earlier, I gain weight very easily. I only take in about 1,800 calories a day, believe it or not. So I do about 110 grams of fat a day, 140 grams of protein a day, and under 50 net carbs a day. That works for me. And I work out twice a day.
50 carbs?
50, under 50, yeah. And those are all coming from vegetables, fruits, or if I have like a keto snack that has the sugar alcohols or the erythritol or whatever, I'll include those too, because those aren't good carbs per se. But yeah, 50, under 50.
Brett, where are you getting your fats from? Are you a nuts guy, or where are you getting all your fats from?
I'm totally nuts. No. Okay. Yeah, almonds, egg yolks, bacon, almonds, avocado, coconut oil, MCT oil, pistachios. Okay. Yeah, cheeses. Wow. Definitely some cheeses.
How many shakes do you do a day?
So I try not to have more than one a day, and the only time I usually have it is at the end of the night whenever I do my keto milkshakes, which I will be posting on my channel eventually. But yeah, I try to do one shake a day because I only eat 3 times a day. I'll eat a meal about 1 o'clock. I'll eat a snack 2 hours before MMA, because anything within 2 hours of my workout, I feel it sit to my stomach, and then I'll have a bigger meal post workout. Wrap up eating about 9 o'clock every night. Wake up in the morning, I'll work out fasted, and I get home about 7 a.m. So I go about 6 hours from my first workout of the day until my first meal.
Gotcha.
All right. BJ for all of us. We've been thanked.
Is this a real girl too, or is that a guy imposing again?
We're gonna assume that's a dude right there. I'm gonna assume that's a dude, because that looks like a pretty hot chick. And in my experience, they generally don't offer BJs that easily.
Yeah, I think this guy Heroic Muscle might be a dude too. I think Heroic Muscle is a dude too. I think.
There we go. Yeah, so that's what's up. So how about our channels, man? What do you guys envision for your channels coming up here?
Go ahead, Brett. Take it away, brother.
All right. Well, I'm trying to network out as much as I can. I'm the new guy on the block. I'm the low guy on the totem pole, and I look up to you guys. So I was fortunate enough to be in Jersey a little while ago. Got to get a workout with Uncle Eddie and Javier. I'll be up in Michigan in a couple weeks seeing GGH. SUPPTALK. I'm going to try and head up your way. One of my buddies is moving up your way, actually, one of the guys I've trained with for years. So I'm trying to network out. I'm just trying to branch myself out. You know, I haven't had, other than Ninja, I really haven't had anybody reach out to me or hook me up with any of the samples or want me to promote their stuff. So I just want to surround myself with you guys, learn from you guys, because I look up to you guys, and hopefully someday just get the followers, get the subscribers, and get the recognition that you guys have. Because you guys are kicking ass, and I'm looking up to you guys.
I think it's important. I think it's just quickly important for the listeners, though, to realize that, we're all straight shooters, but to always understand what works or doesn't work for us doesn't always mean it's not or is going to work for you guys. Because I know there's some people that follow me that seem to hang on every one of my words, which is it's humbling. But again, it's like, understand it. Again, 3 of us can try the same product and have 3 different effects.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the other thing I was going to say is I'm trying to take my channel away from more than supplement reviews too. I want that to be like just a little part of it. I got caught up with a lot of the supplement reviews because I got so many companies sending me stuff to review, but I really want to do more, workouts, life stuff. It's just stuff that I'm really interested in, sobriety, recovery, just like, I don't know, more stuff that I guess like feels more genuine to me,
Dude, it's got to be like Christmas or Hanukkah at your house every single day. You probably come home from work and there's 2-3 boxes on your steps, isn't there?
Well, now it's at the point where every day I don't get a package is like a win because I can catch up. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want to not get anything right now. Like I'm affiliated with a few people who are cool. You know, like Sup Kings, Sup Central, whatever, Muscle Players, and you know, like besides there, maybe like besides the like main few people where people can use my discount code or whatever, like I don't really want to get random supplements from people anymore. You know how many startup companies hit me up and they're like, and I look at the label and I'm like, I just don't want to review that. I just don't care to review another standard pre-workout. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather, because then every day I'm doing one of those pre-workouts. I'm not really making the content I want to make. It's pushing back the stuff I really want to talk about and do. And I'm just doing it to get it off my list. And I don't know, man. Like, yeah, it's a good problem to have, people sending me stuff, but you know, like I just want like stuff that's hot or that I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What happened to your brother, dude? He got his channel, but is he still doing anything?
Who?
Your brother? Or no, your cousin. Who is it? Your
cousin Jake. Nah,
there you go.
He didn't stick with it.
Okay.
He made a few videos, and as the two of you know, dude, making content takes a lot of freaking time and work. It's like it's not just like filming a 10-minute video and slapping it on YouTube. It's like, dude, editing it, responding to people, like coming up with the content, rendering it on iMovie or whatever you use, like coming up with the keywords and all the stuff in YouTube. Each video takes freaking like an hour and a half for me, you know, plus all the interacting with people and the social media. It's a full-time thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So you got to really be in it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Do you ever
I feel you too, Harry, because you know I've definitely been through some things in my life. I think everybody has their own trials and tribulations they've been through. But whenever I get some more subscribers and I get enough people that I feel like I can spread my word, I definitely want to reach out to people because it took me a long time in life to find my purpose. But I really think my purpose is to help people as much as I possibly can. And you never know what darkness somebody's going through. So a story that you have, something that you've experienced in your life, to relay it to other people and touch them. You know, I've even reached out to you know, before, how proud of I am and how thankful I am to hear your word, because I've definitely been through some dark paths before. And just talking to people and getting random messages from Instagram, you know, if I can make a difference in somebody's day, it's all worth it in the end for me. And, you know, the stuff that you're doing, it's really heartfelt, and, you know, really thankful for you. And I'm really thankful that I got to be introduced to you and meet you.
Well, thank you so much, man. You know, a big part of the reason I started the channel is because I used to speak at treatment centers you know, I used to get asked to do a lot of speaking at AA meetings, treatment centers. I give open talks for an hour and talk to the inpatients. You know, for over 6 years, I used to speak to 60 inpatients in a drug rehab local to me in West Bloomfield, Michigan. And when COVID came, it all got shut down. So I found myself not really working with addicts or alcoholics as much as I was. So the channel's been a really good outlet for me to you know, network with people and try and be helpful. Because what you guys don't see are like the messages I get on Instagram of people who are like struggling with addiction, who are like, yo, I saw you on YouTube, like I'm going through a rough time, or those kind of things make it like super worth it to be able to connect with people or give them a little guidance. And, you know, like when TJ kind of gave me a little guidance when I started the channel, he's like, you should do it. He's like, just be genuine, you know? And so I always remember that. I was like, I just really have nothing to hide. You know, we might as well like talk about what's real and my past and stuff like that. And I'm sure a lot of other people like yourself can relate to it.
Yeah, well said, brother.
Farmington Hills. What? You're from
I
Troy.
think I'd love to see 2021, but I'm thankful I did because of guys like you.
That's what's up, man. We're gonna crush it this year. Making content can be a chore. Filming, proper lenses, correct audio, lighting, color correcting.
You a Wolverine fan, Ari?
Yeah, I like them. I'm not like a big. I don't really watch. I don't follow any of it, but I prefer they win.
So I usually go to Arbor for a game once a year too. That's my team.
Yeah,
I bleed amazing. Yeah,
it's a
usually
cool
head up
city.
there once a year.
Filming, yeah. Heroic Muscles like way into the art of filming. I don't know too much about any of that.
He's like George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. He'll text me and say, "Hey, I just bought a new mic. Cost me $600."
He's really good. I went out to Best Buy like 3 weeks ago. I bought a sick camera for I spent like $1,200. Not that, it doesn't cost thousands, but it was nice. I got home and played with it for about 20, 30 minutes. I said, screw this. This is way too complicated for me. I'll stick to my iPhone. And I returned it the next day.
Oh my God, too funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is there any companies you guys have tried lately? We'll kind of start wrapping things up. I know it's a long night for everybody. Any companies that you guys have really been blown away from or letting people know, to keep an eye on? I know you got your favorites, Ari.
Yeah, I got my favorites. I've always been ASC's always doing it right.
Yeah.
Muscle Force is always doing it right. Huge Supplements is doing it right. Apollon is constantly coming out with new freaking products all the time. It's unbelievable how often they're releasing updated. I can't even review what I have without them coming out with an updated version before the one I got I've reviewed. It's crazy.
They're on fire. Apollon is.
It's amazing. Yeah. There's so many doing it. Dark Labs is always doing it right if you like that kind of thing. I mean,
yeah, you brought up ASC, so this is the publication show here, but I got to give a shout out to Jake too for his new sleep aid Sueño. I know it's on your radar, Ari.
I tried it last night.
Want to share or you want to wait for the review?
No, I'll share. First of all, it's lemon flavor. It tasted good. I could not lift my dang head off the pillow. I felt like it was a sedative. It was so strong. It didn't knock you out like you weren't oh, I have to get in bed and go to sleep this second. But once you went to sleep and you woke up to go to the bath, you could not get up. You were felt like you were sinking in your bed. I mean, it was strong as heck.
How did you wake up though? That's $1 million question.
Well, I got 8.5 hours of sleep, and waking up, I felt man, I could probably sleep for another hour and a half, and I never feel like that. But once I woke up, I took a little caffeine. I was back in the zone, But
okay.
It was strong. Yeah. Have you tried it?
Not yet. It's on in queue tonight. But Brett, that's a company to keep your eye on. ASC Supplements. They're a little more hardcore, but smaller brand, always good products. I've known the owner for forever. Good.
You
good
like
company.
Al Jefe, right, Brett?
I just tried Al Jefe. I really liked it. Really liked it. I had that in the Caliente, which 2 times I've taken. I've filmed a review for that, and I've yet to put it out yet because it's indifferent. I won't give too many spoilers away, but half the time I take it, I experience one thing, and half the time I take it, I experience something else. And my macros are the same, my workouts are the same, everything is the same. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with it. So
Every time I take it, I sweat my nuts off, and I can't stop sweating. And then half the time, I don't feel it.
Have you had any blurred vision with it?
No.
I haven't. That's just my vision.
Well, you said Alpha Yo. Brett, did you tell me Alpha Yo messes with your eyes for a hot minute? Or am I dreaming now? What did you tell me something bothered you? Was it Alpha Yo?
Well, it was Caliente and Heroline were the two things, those two supplements specifically mess with my vision. It's just like when you're underwater swimming and you open your eyes and everything's blurry. It's the exact same feeling. And it rattles me a little bit. I don't like my vision being messed with. And it lasts for about 45 minutes to an hour. And it doesn't happen right after you take it. It's a prolonged effect. So you'll take it, and about an hour, hour and a half after you take the supplement, that blurred vision kicks in. It happens half the time with Caliente. It happens every time with Heroline. And I don't know if it's the GBB and the Alpha Yo combined or the Grains of Paradise or whatever it is, but something messes with my vision with those two. And those are the only supplements that's ever happened before with.
Someone said it's your blood pressure.
Yeah, you're getting vasodilation or something in your eyes.
It's probably not a bad suggestion. It might be.
So we got to figure out what ingredient in those two specifically is messing with my blood pressure.
Yeah, Heroline is no punk. The Heroline is probably could raise some dang blood pressure.
Yeah, Heroline. Whenever I cheat over the weekend, it's my morning fasted hit pre-workout. I punish myself for it.
It helps you get tight back again.
Oh man, I take my clothes off, and before I get in the shower, I throw them on the ground. It feels like I just dropped a freaking 50-pound weight. All that water that I spit out.
Yeah, I love that Heroline, but again, it's like even if I take it once every few weeks, I find that it stops working the same as it first did. Like my body adapts so fast to these things, it's crazy. And I don't overdo any of them. It's like these people who watch my channel, these guys take like high stim pre's every dang workout. They're crazy, some of these people. Every workout, they're taking crack, flame, freaking this, that. I'm like, dude, I take those once a dang week. Like, and the fat burners I take are like Redcon 1 double tap kind of fat burner. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, and my body still adapts to these high. I don't know if that's the drug addict in me, that just my body just builds tolerances fast to things, or if that's just how these stimulants are for everyone.
But you detox once a quarter, right? Or is it once a month or once a quarter, Ari?
I train for 11 weeks and take the 12th off, which is 10 days.
Wow, okay.
I take 10 days off after 11 weeks of training. I'm getting ready to do that at the end of September. But that's 10 days isn't really enough to fully reset your stim tolerance.
I think it is.
You think
so?
So,
dude? Yeah.
Some people claim it takes like a month, that my 10 days isn't long enough. As
long as you're not getting headaches from secession, as long as you're not getting headaches, dude, you're straight.
Oh, I get headaches.
Oh, do you? Okay, so yeah,
that's not hell, good. Man. I get sciatica nerve pain when I pull caffeine out.
What?
Yeah, after like day 4, I had sciatica pain every time, and I looked it up on the internet. Super common, because
really,
caffeine blocks adenosine receptors, and then when you pull the caffeine out, they like throb. It's just like, I looked at message boards. It's like so common that people get sciatica pain when they do caffeine withdrawal.
Wait a minute, am I hearing some Bill Nye the Science Guy out of you?
That's just what it is. I'm talking facts, not feelings.
Dude, if it's sciatica, it's feelings, dude. If it's sciatica, it's feelings.
Yeah, wait till you feel it. This is facts right here. You can't sit still. It's crazy. I like the suffering.
Suffer for the body, baby.
I do. I feel like it's like short-term suffering for like longer term good.
When I cut caffeine out, the only side effect I get is major irritability. Ugh. Bad.
Yeah. I don't get that so much. I'm more just tired. Healthy oak crybabies. I don't trust.
Is this Jerry Opperman under another name? He hates Alpha Yo.
Yeah. Well, I hope Uncle Eddie's all right, man. I hope his base, all those pre-workouts didn't get flooded. Alpha Yo and DMAA neurological issues in various studies last time I read a year ago. They cause neurological issues?
It's a first for me. I'll have to research that.
Yeah.
But that's a bigger thing, too, with all the supplements nowadays. You're really getting DMAA or DMHA.
Yeah, how do you know? I mean, some of them feel kind of clean, and then some of them feel real dirty.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny because when you took that leather phase, and you said it was pretty clean, Ari, and I think that's one of the best DMAA pre-workouts I've tried.
Clean to me means like good DMAA. This Leatherface felt like it was just caffeine. When I said I meant like a clean source of DMHA or DMAA. That Leatherface didn't feel like it had any exotic stims. What you had probably had DMAA. I think I heard they reformulated it and still wrote DMAA on the label and didn't have any DMAA.
Yeah,
I had one of the later batches that was like garbage.
I've flown pretty high on that stuff.
I heard it was amazing. People said it was awesome.
Yeah, it was really good.
This guy said he has way better hair than Opperman.
That's hilarious.
So.
Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys, for me personally, because I got to take care of some things with the kids and stuff.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah, guys.
We had a good live stream here.
Yeah, absolute pleasure.
Hope you all subscribe to, if you haven't yet, Brett's Break Stuff. You plug in your YouTube, Brett.
Supplement Throwdown. Check it out on YouTube. Would really, really appreciate the likes and subscribes, guys. Break Stuff 724 on Instagram. Feel free to hit me up with anything you guys need. I don't care what it is. Whatever I can do to help out, I'm here for you guys.
That's what's up. Supplement Throwdown and SUPPTALK Radio.
Yep.
Big homies here, man. We had a good time. God bless all of you. Together, we get this dang muscle. And we're
no monkeying around.
No monkeying around. All right. Peace out.
Everybody take care.
Guys.